Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Well, Stephen A. Smith and got called out for shucking and jiving again. This time, Steven Jackson is getting at him about his folding like a lawn chair when he was confronted by Serena Williams' husband, Alexis, for talking slick about her Super Bowl halftime appearance where she was crip walking. Check it out.
You get loud and all in your feelings about Braun. When Braun, he talking to a black billionaire, but when you talking to a white billionaire, you humble. And you come back on your show talking real respectful, mild manner, man. Hey, bro, listen, bro. And you dogging the black women. Let's stay out of politics and stick to talking about sports you never played. All right? Just stick to doing that, bro. We not gonna vote for you if you talk. I heard you talking about running. You don't do that, bro. We not gonna vote for you. No, we're not. But check this out, bro. Stop, bro. Okay, you do not have the same energy for other people, but you got a lot of energy for Braun and black women and not everybody else.
Stay out of politics and stick to talking about sports you never played. I ain't got no problem with that. Man, this dude right here, this dude is damn near the king of coconuts. There's a couple of more of them up there with him, but damn, this dude right here is giving them a run for their money. I mean, he be shucking and jiving. Ooh, he's a shucking and jiving king. So anyway, fam, Tamika Mallory spoke out about this same thing. And here's her comments on her social media platform. Let's see. Let's go add that. Let's get that out of there and add that one. Here we go. So this is what Tamika Mallory had to say. Black men, I have a question. I see a lot of great commentary from many of you on Stephen A. Smith's ignorant statements time and time again. This time, he disrespected a powerful black woman who's putting her life in danger fighting for us. At what point will you all lead the charge to turn him off? And over here, I did respond to Tamika's post. I don't rock with him at all. However, for many sports fans, it's hard to turn off someone like Stephen A. Smith because he's not just a commentator, he's a caricature. Networks know that polarizing personalities drive engagement. Whether you agree with him or not, he's giving people something to react to, and reaction equals ratings. The business model of modern sports media isn't built on accuracy, it's built on emotion. Who can make you yell at the TV or post a clip online? It's easy to avoid his podcast, but being on a huge platform like ESPN's First Take makes it harder to escape him. The show mixes him in with guests and co-hosts people do like, such as Shannon Sharpe, professional athletes, and celebrities, or whoever's across the table that day, so he stays in the mix by association. Even if you tune in for someone else, you're still getting Stephen A. front and center, weaving his coconut ass into every debate and every highlight. Tamika replied with this actionary statement. Willie D Live, I appreciate everything you wrote. You have been consistent in calling out his BS. I would only offer this. The way to deal with him is to be disciplined and hit the people who employ him. They are responsible. We always talk about building our own. Perhaps there needs to be more sports commentary on some of your pages so people have somewhere else to turn. ESPN needs to know he does not represent us, and his attacks on black women are punishable by financial loss. I ain't got no problem with that. I've been doing it, but I hear what she's saying. I'm picking up what she's putting down. What Tamika is saying is, it's not enough that you just tune them out. It's more of like, man, let it be known that you're tuning them out. Ring the alarm. Take the lead. Let people know. I ain't got no problem with that because I've been tuning dude out for decades. I don't like him. I do not like him. I peeped him early. I knew what he was about. Let me tell you something, family. Anytime I hear racist white people say they like you and you black, I already know you're a sellout. I already know you're shucking and jiving. I already know you're not for your people. I know that for a fact. It's very easy. Anytime you hear these black people that get on these big platforms and throw their own people under the bus routinely, even on YouTube and some of these Instagram pages and stuff, all they do is throw black people under the bus. They see all about, somehow, some way, they see all of black people's wrongs. They see everything bad we do, but they make sure they call it out. I don't care what happened. You get into a fight at school, you get into a fight on the bus, get into an argument at the store, you get shot in the head. Everything is your fault. It's always the black person's fault. They always see it that way. They always throw their own people under the bus, and they never hold the others accountable. You know why? They're greasing their pockets. That's why. That is why. And that's what's going on with Stephen A. He's been hired to do ESPN's bidding to disparage black folks. See, I ain't never got to meet an executive at ESPN to know that they're racist, because you got to be to allow somebody like Stephen A. to get on that platform and talk the way he talked consistently about black folks, especially black athletes, male black athletes. Oh man, he just be going in boy, he's just so strong and so unapologetic and just so real with it. And I'm black, I got friends. How that sound? Nigga, you ain't fooling me. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Remember now, during slavery, there was black people themselves who was turning their own mom and daddies in. Yeah, ratting out their own sisters and brothers. It's always been that way. We've always had those types. And he ain't no different. He think, or some of y'all think, just because y'all see him wearing a suit and tie, and he got the lights behind him and all of that stuff, and he's on this ESPN, that somehow that legitimizes his commentary. It doesn't. His job is to undermine the black plight using sports as a ruse. Salute to Steven Jackson. Salute to Tamika Mallory. I heard you, Tamika. Discipline. I heard you. See, discipline. Hit the people who employ him because they are responsible for him. How many of y'all ready to ride? How many of y'all down for that? How many of y'all got the discipline to just turn that fool off and spread the message? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.